Hello students, today we are going to have the class 10th physics and light, and there we are going to have the study of refraction of light. Now here is refraction. Refraction of light. It is different from the reflection. There was a reflecting surface and etc. etc. But here you are having different word, that is refraction. What is the refraction? When light passes from one medium to another, then it changes its path. Suppose there are two mediums, medium 1, medium 2. And what is this? This is surface separating both medium. Suppose light is coming and here this line is normal incident ray. When it passes from one medium to another, then it either bends towards the normal or it bends away from the normal. It depends upon the medium. So there can be two chances. Either it bends towards the normal or it bends away from the normal. This phenomena is called as refraction of light. Refraction of light. Now, if this is rarer and it is denser, then it happens. So what is here? This is rarer medium and it is denser. And suppose it is denser and it is rarer, then it happens. So when light passes from rarer medium to denser medium, then it bends towards the normal, and when light passes from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. This phenomena is called as refraction of light. So what can be the definition? When light passes from one medium to another, it bends towards the normal or bends away from the normal. And this phenomena is called as phenomena is called as refraction of light. So what is the refraction of light? This. Now it is now well known to you, when it passes from rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal, and when it passes from denser to rarer, what is the meaning of denser and rarer? So denser means density is high, and rarer means so density is less as compared to the another. Like that, air is rarer and glass is denser medium. Suppose you are taking two medium, air and glass, or suppose you are taking air and water. So there also, so this phenomena is called as refraction of light. Now few definitions you can have here from this figure. What is the normal? Normal is perpendicular line to the surface. So what is normal? Normal is that line which is perpendicular to the surface separating two mediums. And what is the incident ray? This ray is, as usual, incident ray. Angle between incident and normal is called as angle of incidence. And angle between normal and refracted ray, this is called as refracted ray. So this angle is called as angle of refraction. Okay. So here this I, so nothing to worry if you are required to give the definition. So say the angle between normal and the normal at the point of incidence and the incidence ray, normal can be different. So at this point, that point is called as point of incidence. Point of incidence. So what is the I, that is angle of incidence? It is the angle between incident ray and normal to the point, incident point is called as angle of incidence, and the angle between refracted ray and normal is called as angle of refraction. Always remember, it is either right angle or acute angle. It cannot be more than. So definitions, suppose you are normal, how will you define? It is perpendicular line drawn at the point of incidence. Okay, and it is perpendicular to the surface separating two mediums. Here we are taking two mediums, and in reflection there was only one medium. Okay, so here two mediums. This is normal. Now how can you define the incidence, angle of incidence? So angle of incidence, suppose I am writing I, so I is the angle between incident ray and normal at the point of incidence. We are not taking other normals, only this normal. Incidence is called angle of incidence. And what is R? So similarly you can make the definition of R. What is R? R is the angle between normal and refracted ray. Okay. Now come to the what is the cause of refraction? Suppose why there is refraction happening. So always remember that it happens because of the speed of light. Speed of light is different in different medium. So that's why there is different path in different mediums. So the cause of refraction is speed of light is different in different medium. So if anyone is why it is happening, so it is happening because of the speed of light. Now come to the laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. Now here also we are having laws of refraction, and it is same as first law is same in both. The incident ray, normal and refracted ray lie in the same plane. So there are two laws. There are two laws of refraction. What are they? Incident ray, normal, where at the point of incidence and refracted ray lie in same plane. So this is analogous to the first law as given in the reflection, same plane. Means this normal is not like this, they are lying in the same plane. So this is the first law, and the second law is also called as Snell's law. It tells you about the angle I and R. What is that? The sine of angle of incidence ratio of sine of to angle of refraction. Angle of refraction is always constant. This law is called as Snell's law. Sine, you know, in trigonometry you have read. So sine of I, that is sine I, and upon sine of R, that is, suppose you are writing mathematically, if I and R are angle of, then sine I, angle of incidence, and angle of refraction is always constant. And this constant is nothing but called as, written as like this, where N12 is called as refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1, where N12 is called as, so this is called as refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. Suppose we are writing an AG, means G is for the glass, so refractive index of glass with respect to air. Refractive index of medium 2, suppose you are writing LAW, then refractive index of water with respect to air. So try to note this point, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. Okay, so always note this. Okay, now let us have few remarks. Suppose you are reversing the direction, then again sign R, note or remark, when reversing the direction, you know light rays are reversible in nature. So when you will reverse, the path will be same. So sin R but sin I is equal to how much? N to 1. Now it is moving from medium 2 to 1. So you can, now suppose we are taking these two equations. From these two you can get one result. Suppose I am writing here, what is the L12 L12 into L21. So that will be equal to, put the values, sin I बटे sin R into this is sin R बटे sin I. So this will cancel, so you are getting 1. So always remember, this is also one formula. When you are reversing the medium and to 1, then it is equal to 1. Suppose there are 3 mediums. For 3 mediums, again you can have N12 into N23 into N31 is equal to 1. And suppose we are taking medium 1 air, medium 2 glass, and medium, this is glass, this is water, and this is N water A. So this is refractive index of glass with respect to air. This is refractive index of water with respect to glass. Now suppose we are going to get one important result. Now suppose we are required to NGW. So what will be that? 1 upon these two will go NWA into NAG. Suppose you are reversing this. So when you will reverse, it will become 1 upon, so it will go up. So it can be written as NAW, NAG. When you will reverse, then it will become 1 upon. So it will become 1 upon, so it will go in the numerator side. And now, just a minute. So you can write here, therefore NWG. This is very important. We are changing, so it will also reverse NAG upon NAW. So this is very important result. Suppose there is a glass lens. So you know the refractive index in air. You know the refractive index of water. Suppose lens is going inside the water. So you are required to find the refractive index of glass with respect to water is always equal to refractive index of glass with respect to air upon refractive index of water with respect to air. Okay? So remember this. These are applicable when you are using the concepts. There is a glass. If both are same, then what will happen? Then there is, suppose this is N12 is equal to 1. Now note 2, suppose N12 is equal to 1. Can it be possible? If it is so, what will happen then? Sin I upon sin R is equal to 1. That is sin I equal to sin R, and that implies that I equal to R angle. So remember, when there is refractive index 1, means both mediums are same. In fact, that is so. So when that is 1, then you are getting that there will not be any refraction, because I will be equal to R, so there is not bending towards the normal or bending away from the normal. Now suppose you are taking R is equal to 90. Next, then sin I upon sin R is sin 90 is equal to N12. So sin I will become equal to N12. Why? Because sin 90 is equal to 1. So this is also, in fact, it is for the total internal reflection, total internal refraction. When R is 90, suppose after reflection there is 90 angle bending, then that refraction is called as total internal refraction. Okay, so we shall see later on. So refraction is this. Now let us come to the examples of refraction. Examples of refraction. So we are only going to discuss here, you know, when we are seeing the bottom of a bucket filled with water or river, then actually it appears up. So it is less as compared to the real depth. So that is why, that is because of refraction. When you are, suppose there is a beaker or any glass and there is water filled, suppose you are putting a pencil inside it and you are seeing from here. Suppose it is your eyes. So what will happen? How you are seeing? You are seeing because of refraction. So light rays passes from here. So it will be like this. Actually what happens? It will be bent. Light ray will start from here, and since it is denser, so when it will move to rarer, so it will bend away from the, so slight away, you say like this, and when you will see, so here is eye, then it will appear bent. So all this, also twinkling of stars is because of the refraction of light, because in the atmosphere there are different layers of air, atmosphere, and which are having different reflexive index. So okay, there are so more regions also, we shall discuss later on. So this was so laws of refraction and refraction today. Thank you.